field. First move, Computer 2. Draw card. Begin duel. Computer 2. Mana charge. Computer 1. Draw card. Mana charge. Computer 2. Draw card.
Game 2! We know where this is going, everyone's just going to bank up mana. So,
Computer
the
1.
real question is,
Draw card.
Computer 1 going to summon now?
Mana charge. Computer
Nope.
2.
I don't see why it would. Get both sides to get up to 6 mana, and then you can start summoning
Mana release.
plebby creatures. That's actually more expensive than I thought it would be. That's an instant behemoth. Will it transform? Nope. It's going to remain as a small pupper. It only hits in front of itself for 1 damage.
Mana release. Summon.
Oh, that's a bad day for the pupper. Out comes a Plague Dancer. Magic creature on her home field.
Attack.
So 1 damage is coming the pupper's way.
Let me hear you scream.
And because it wasn't killed, it's rotated 180 degrees. So it's even more useless now because it's facing off the board.
Computer 2. Draw card.
Oh dear.
Mana charge. Computer 1.
Passes on its turn. Computer 1 takes advantage.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Out comes a Queen's Courier. Doesn't really do anything apart from allows you to draw 2 cards and then discard 2.
Graveyard.
In this case, he's discarded an Illusion Regeneration and a D's Command.
Computer 2. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Out comes Elven Plague Dancer.
Don't stop me.
Attack.
Which means that an aura effect has been triggered there. While Elven Plague Dancer is on a wood field, you add 1 to the activation cost of adjacent enemy creatures. That's not really going to affect those Queen Couriers because they don't hit for anything anyway. She then attacked the opposing Plague Dancer, didn't kill it, so she's rotated 180 degrees.
Unlocked.
It's not going to stop that Plague Dancer from attacking because she's magic and she can attack wherever she wants, in whatever direction she wants.
Card.
But it does mean that a blind spot is now facing the centre lane.
Mana release. Summon.
Out comes a Flame Novice. His
Attack.
activation cost is increased by +1 because he's summoned next to this Plague Dancer. No proc for him, so he only hits for 1. 50% of the time when he attacks, he'll gain +1 attack.
Computer 2.
That didn't trigger that time. If it did trigger, it would only last for that attack. It doesn't stack.
Mana release. Summon.
Now comes Athenex Citadel, one of our few magic creatures. And it's providing magic protection to the pupper. I think it's because it belongs to the same element as the field which the Athenex Citadel is stood on. All other allied creatures of the same element as the field where Athenex Citadel is located gain +1 magic protection. So the pupper is a fire creature,
Mana
the
release.
Athenex Citadel is on a fire field, so it gains +1 magic protection. Athenex Citadel then zapped the Queen's Courier for 1 damage, and now we've got some Dwarf Snipers. Those 2 fields in front of Dwarf Sniper cannot dodge. This Behemoth has no intention of dodging. Takes the 1 damage plus an extra damage from the blind spot, so 2 damage.
Check. Computer
Check for Computer 1, nice and early. So, Computer 2.
Mana charge.
You gotta kill something. Minimum of 2 damage needed.
Summon.
How comes Vezar Swordsman? They only have 1 health, but they do hit for 2. And they're hitting a blind spot.
This is it.
Curses.
No one will defeat me.
Bonus damage there, and she's dead. And then they have the hubris to say, no one will defeat me. You're on 1 health, and you're in the middle of the field, and you have blind spots on all sides apart from the front. I'm pretty sure you're going to be dead.
Mana charge.
Check for Computer 2, Computer 1 needs to
Mana
kill.
release. Summon.
Yep. Death to the insolent assholes in the middle.
Attack.
No one will defeat you, eh? How about Robot with big mace? Rip. The 2 fields in front of Flailmonger have their summoning cost increased by +2. So, if Computer 1 wants to summon onto the... Sorry, Computer 2 wants to summon onto these fields, he's going to have to pay +2 on top of the summoning cost.
Mana release. Attack.
Which is where this Plague Dancer comes in.
Let me hear you.
Reactivating her, she's going to attack the Flailmonger. 1 damage there. She didn't kill him, so he rotates 180 degrees. So that summoning cost increase from those fields is removed. Now pay the normal price. How comes Dwarf Sniper?
I smell blood. Just you wait.
They're going to face this Flame Novice. He cannot dodge.
Attack.
He has no intention of dodging, he's just going to take this.
It was an honor. I win.
He didn't win quite yet. We killed him. That's going to put Computer 2 into check. Computer 1 is going to need to kill.
Computer 1. Draw card.
It's a minimum of 2 damage on the doggo. The doggo is in the corner though.
Attack.
But thankfully these snipers can finish it. One damage plus the bonus blind spot damage, that's enough to kill it.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Advantage Computer 1. Out comes the Tree Foxes. The creature in front of them is rotated by 180 degrees when they're summoned.
Attack.
So most of the time they hit a blind spot from the off. Or have the chance to.
Dare you scratch my face?
1 damage plus the blind spot damage, 2 damage for her. She's down to 1.
Check. Computer 2.
Get it for Computer 1, Computer 2 needs to kill.
Mana charge.
Foxes are likely the target. I'm going to rotate the sniper so those 2 creatures can't dodge.
Attack.
And then I'm going to kill the foxes. Very deadus.
I win.
Yes, you did.
Mana charge.
You did win.
Mana release. Summon.
Now comes Tree Foxes, once again. This time for Computer 2. Rotates his
Mana charge.
Plague Dancer back facing the original way. The Foxes were summoned to an earth field, so they instantly lose 2 health because it's their opposite element, and they die.
Mana charge.
Was it worth it?
Mana release. Summon.
I'm not sure. Out comes Behemoth. Will it transform? Absolutely it will. So it changes from its original attack, which is just in front of it, to hitting in front and either side,
Attack.
and it gains +2 attack. So it's now hitting those 3 creatures for 3. Plague Dancer was on 1, so she's instantly dead. The other 2 take 3 damage. Dwarf Sniper's counter for 1. You'll get no counter from the Athenex Citadel because it's a magic creature, and both of them sit... Well, Athenex Citadel is reduced to 1. Dwarf Sniper is reduced to 2, and so is the Behemoth.
Computer 2.
Check for Computer 1, Computer 2 needs to kill. Behemoth will be the target.
Charge.
2 damage needed.
Mana release. Summon.
Then again, why need to do that when you can do multiple? Out comes a Byleth War Chariot, sir. Do damage to 2 creatures. That's a dead Behemoth. And the Courier will be reduced to 1.
Mana charge.
The Chariot has an ability where if it attacks a creature whose summoning cost is 4 or more, it adds 2 to its attack. So it has the potential to hit for 4,
Mana release.
but the Behemoth did not cost 4, so
Summon.
that did not trigger. However, here comes another tank, sir.
Attack.
And that War Chariot that was previously summoned does cost 4 or more. Oh, this time it will trigger. +2 attack. Hitting for 4. Very dead snipers, very dead tank. Yes, what's better than a kill? Double kill, sir. Yes,
Mana charge.
delicious. Check for Computer 1, Computer 2 needs to kill. Creature on 1 HP. Likely the target.
Mana release. Attack.
And indeed we're going to use the Citadel to get... Oh no. It's targeted Foemonger. Okay. It's likely going to go for the Queen's Courier, but it's just going extra damage on something else while it can. Okay, it's not going to do the Courier at all. Ignore me. How comes the Firemonger? Summoning cost increased by +2 for those fields. And then it's going to bunk both of them. One damage for the tank, 1 damage for the Flowermonger, plus a bonus from the blind spot, so it dies. Tank doesn't like that, and fires back. 2 damage for him.
Mana charge. Computer 1. Draw card.
Advantage still with Computer 1.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
We'll go with a Byleth War Chariot. All the tanks are coming out today. Well, there is one left, I believe. Fires and kills the Flowermonger. Yeah, there's one tank left for Computer 2, and if it happened to have it in its hand right now,
Mana charge.
it could potentially kill both tanks. And flip the game on its head.
Check. Computer 2. Draw card.
Check for Computer 1, Computer 2 needs to kill.
Mana charge. Mana release.
Oh lordy.
Summon.
Well, it's not a tank killer.
Attack.
And instead, summon a Behemoth Terraformer who will attack the Dwarf Snipers. 1 damage to them. It will then swap the field it stood on with the field that the target stood on. So, it was stood on a wood field, swapped it to where the snipers were stood. The snipers are an earth creature, they're now stood on wood. They lose 2 health for standing on the opposite element.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Out comes Flailmonger. The summoning cost of those 2 fields is increased by +2.
Attack.
And then it's gonna throw a curveball. Well, quite a straight ball actually. Straight at the Athenex Citadel. And take it down.
Mana charge. Check. Computer 2. Draw card.
Check for Computer 1, Computer 2 needs to kill 1 creature on 1 HP. That's a bit of a worrying sign. Summon a Mesmerzerund, pay 1 cost, draw 2 cards. Are you drawing 2 cards because you don't have anything? Really? I'm pretty sure you should with 4 mana.
Mana release.
Okay, there goes all 4 mana.
Summon.
If you've just RNG'd that, you are a lucky boy.
Attack.
The tank target in front of it costs 4 or more, so +2 attack, we're hitting for 4. Goodbye to both of you. I was debating whether it would be better for it to kill the Flailmonger and that tank, or whether to kill both tanks. But if it kills the Flailmonger, it gets rid of the +2 summoning cost on the 2 fields in front of it, so it opens up the board a little bit more.
Graveyard.
But it probably is the better idea. Computer 2 is then overdrawn, so it has to discard a card, in this case, an Illusion Regeneration.
Mana charge. Mana release.
And now Computer 1 will do a Summon a Mesmerzerund, so 1 cost to draw 2 cards. Everything has taken quite a battering, we've only got 4 creatures left.
Mana release. Summon.
And out comes a Cloudrunner Marauder. And he's going to deal with... well, he's going to hit this Terraformer. Everything that follows will work out in its favour. For now. 1 damage with the Terraformer. Terraformer will counter-attack, dealing 1 damage back. And then, as always, it will swap fields. The Terraformer was stood on a water field, so... the Marauders are going to love that.
Discard.
Computer 1 is overdrawn. And gets rid of a Ninja Fate Enhancer. Yes, when in doubt, get rid of the Enhancer.
Computer 2. Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
Out comes a Flame Novice. He's on his home field. There's no target, so he's just going to stand there. It's worth noting at this point that Computer 1 has only 8 cards in its deck. Well, 7 now that that card's been drawn. Computer 2 has 10.
Mana release.
Computer 1 will run out of cards first. So Computer 1 is under pressure to win within the next 7 or so turns.
Draw card.
Out comes Queen's Courier. Draw 2 cards and discard 2 cards. That's just shortened the time by 2. Gets rid of Illusion Regeneration and a Byleth Centurion.
Computer 2.
Check for Computer 1, Computer 2 needs to kill.
Mana charge. Mana release.
Pays 2 mana into the Terraformer. And he's going to steal that field back from the Marauders while stealing 1 damage. And that's going to be enough to kill him. They're no longer stood on water, so they lose 2 health. So now Computer 1 needs to win in the next 5 turns.
Discard. Graveyard.
Overdrawn again, so there goes the other Ninja Fate Enhancer. I tell you,
Computer 1.
it's virtually a meme by this point. When in doubt, get rid of the Enhancer.
Mana charge. Mana release.
You got to discard a card?
Summon.
I've got that in my hand. Oh, that's an instant. It's gone. I'm not even going to think about it. It's just gone. Now comes Flame Novice.
Attack.
Going to attack the tank head on. It procs, so it gains +1 attack. So this is going to be 2 damage to the tank. It's also going to be a very dead Novice because it's going to counterattack. But it also will be attacking its allied Novice. So it's summoned, it deals 2 damage to the tank, and then the tank kills it, but also deals 2 damage to its allied Novice. So for 1 cost, that's actually pretty good.
Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release.
And he's basically got that mana back from it dying, so it's pretty good. How comes Cloud Runner Marauder for Computer 2?
Attack.
Finally gonna kill these couriers.
Take this.
1 damage was all it was needed.
How do you like me now?
Mana charge.
And check for Computer 2. Computer 1 needs to kill.
Draw card.
At the moment it can kill the tank, but it would have to kill its own courier to do it. So that's not the best decision.
Summon.
Instead comes out with the Vezar Swordsman. And they're going to smack these Cloud Runner Marauders for 2 damage.
Curses upon you. No one will defeat me.
However, they're not on a home field or anything, so they only have 1 HP, and they have blind spots on all sides apart from the front, so they're probably going to die to this Flame Novice.
Computer 2. Draw card. Mana charge.
That's what I would do.
Mana release.
Okay, we're not doing that.
Summon.
Save that for a future turn, I suppose. Now comes the Queen's Courier.
Draw card.
Draw 2 cards,
Discard.
and discard 2 cards.
Graveyard.
In this case, a D's Command and an Illusion Regeneration. We're getting rid of all the spell cards.
Check.
Check for Computer 2.
1. Draw card.
Computer 1 needs to kill.
Mana charge. Mana release. Summon.
How comes Evelyn's Soul Hunter? I imagine she's going to kill the Flame Novice.
Attack.
Indeed she is.
Go!
Go! Such a lamely
Kind spirit.
announced line, that one. It's such bad voice acting on that line. Go! Okay, whatever.
Check.
Dead. He's dead. So,
Draw card.
check for Computer 1, Computer 2 needs to kill. There's our Swordsman, I would assume, as the target.
Summon.
With his own Vezar Swordsman.
Attack.
They hit for 2, hitting a blind spot, so that's taken up to 3. They only needed 1.
Mana charge.
Now, Computer 1 is reduced to 3 creatures.
Check.
It only has 2 cards left to draw,
Draw card.
so it needs to summon both creatures and both of them stay alive. It has 17 mana, and it needs to kill something. And this has pretty much given the game to Computer 2.
Attack.
Versar Swordsman will attack this tank for 2 damage.
Behold my power.
They deal 2 damage, down goes the tank.
Mana charge. Check. Computer 2.
Check for Computer 1, Computer 2 needs to kill. Just
Mana charge.
tickle those lads in the middle and they're dead.
Mana release. Summon.
That'll do. Out comes Fellmonger. Summoning cost of those 2 fields increased by +2, sorry. One damage to the Versar Swordsman, they're dead, plus the bonus, making it 2. 1 damage to the Courier, they're down to 1.
Mana charge.
Computer 2 goes into check. Computer 1 needs to kill. Computer 1 can now no longer win the game.
Mana charge.
That's its last card drawn, so after this turn,
Summon.
it can't draw anymore and will lose by being unable to draw anything.
Attack.
Out comes Athenex Citadel. Gonna ping this swordsman. What's led it to overdraw, have less cards, is it's used both of its Queen Couriers early in the game, and because it had done that, it raised up its hand limit, and it overdrew a couple of times, meaning it had to draw, expend those cards.
Mana release.
Had to discard cards because it had too many in its hand, so it's reached the limit quicker than Computer 2 has. Computer 2 summons a Vilus Centurion. Doesn't need to kill, but it will do just for the lols. And it's going to smack the Queen's Courier. Kills the instrument of your defeat.
Mana charge.
17 mana and still lost. Oh dear.
Check. Computer 1.
GG.
Computer 2 wins by library defeat.